bit of an interesting day today that has been entirely brought on by myself, and it does involve, well, it involves this. Basically what's happened is a climber or two, or walkers, ascended that hill on Sunday. This is now Tuesday, and they took a dog with them. The weather moved in towards the end of their walk, and the dog lay down and wouldn't move apparently. They elected to leave the dog on the hill and make their own recovery off the hill. The dog's still on the hill. I'm going to go and see if I can find it. I don't know who the people are. I don't know anything about it. I got rough grid reference as to where their last location was, and perhaps the location of the dog. Don't know. I live local to the area. I've decided to jump in my truck, grab my drone and my cameras, and just see if I can help in any way. I'm not an experienced climber or outdoor expert by any stretch of the imagination. I did serve in the military, but I'm really just going with gut instinct in all of this here. This all happened last night, and I've just kind of taken it upon myself to do this. I don't really know why. I don't even have a dog, although it did dawn on me last night though that I did have a dog. She was called Meg. She was a collie. Okay, so as you can see, I've parked the car on the trail on the off chance that, well, in the hoping that the house is empty and nobody really uses it. The trail that I'm walking up doesn't seem to have had anybody on it in a while. You'll have to excuse my out of breathness. I've been incapacitated for the last 4 weeks, and this is probably a bit much for a first day out. But anyway, the more pressing matter at hand is to try and find this dog, who's now been out here for 2 nights, and that can't be good for anybody. But slow and easy. Slow and easy. Yeah, slow and easy. So, Bahaswell update. I've made it up to the top of the first hill, if you will. Given there's still all that behind me, I'm not really that high up. However, I am looking at those very black clouds. I'm also aware that the wind might be playing havoc with the audio on this one right now. I would only suggest you ever do this climbing. Feel free, walking is a great way to exercise, but as a resident of the West Highlands of Scotland, don't do it unless you are absolutely 100% equipped and experienced to do such a trek, especially to head up one of these things up here. It has been suggested that the walkers made their way down here, or somewhere down here, to the road and then back down. The cars parked behind me. There was talk about getting the dog down as far as they could, or a fence maybe, but then she didn't want to move anymore, so needle, haystack certainly is ringing a bell. But obviously extreme care has to be taken, because, well, I'm breaking one of the rules for a start, because I'm up here by myself. Granted, my phone has got signal and there's plenty of battery, and I know where I am. I have a compass, I've got warm clothing and all the things you should have, but to be honest, I know my own limits as well, and I won't break them. It's sad that the dog is here, but well, I'll not say it out loud, but it might not be around anymore. Let's just say it that way. But I'm here, I'm on the hill, I'm walking, I've got the tools. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, this is not great. It's not the best situation I've ever been in on a Tuesday morning. But whoa. It's certainly picked up though. Okay, I am back out on the trail. I've went as far as I'm willing to dare with the truck. I've not bumped into anybody else yet, although there are folks who know where I am, should they wish to join me. But it's not for the faint-hearted though. This is Beinn Sgulaird here, if that is how you correctly pronounce it. This is it here. Although all you're seeing is the front hill in front of it, if that makes sense. Above it is the actual Beinn itself, but you can't see it because that's how low the cloud is. I would say 100 metres. So cloud cover's down to about 100 metres. You can see over here, it's all very picturesque and very Highland-esque. But, like I've been stressing from the beginning, you just don't come out in this. Let alone with a dog. Unless you and the dog belong to a mountain rescue team and all your pals are with you and you've got your the sat phone that'll phone for a chopper. Otherwise, staying home, people, stay at home. But then I'm not doing this for the glory or anything. I'm only really vlogging this as an opportunity to record what happened. Not because of what I've done, but because what other people have done. As in the people that caused this in the first place, and the people that are helping now. It's awesome. And there's no better medium these days in social media to highlight the awesomeness of people that are around. And believe me, there is. I'll link all the pages in the description when I do this. And feel free to go into the Facebook pages and look at the threads and see what all the people said. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. This will be a retrospective look back on how things were. I'll look back on this fondly. If I don't find the dog as well, I will look back at this with just sadness. I am sad. A lot of people are sad. Very upset about the whole thing. Just a needless emergency. A needless waste of a dog. I've had to take the microphone off, so I'm not sure how well you hear this. But I'm sheltering from the snow. A little bit. It's getting a bit wild. So I'll hang here. Let it die off. Crack on. yeah, the weather's just not playing ball, I'm afraid. Zero visibility. Snow's falling steadily but thickly. Just step in between the rocks just to take away a little bit of the wind chill. Oh, there's much, of course. Opportunity for a rest though. I've returned to the base camp that was initially set up for the ground search. I also just wanted to double check that nobody had turned up for the search party, but I feel the information managed to get out. As this is kind of really the last thing I'll edit on site, or the last thing I'll video whilst on site, I would just like to point out the sheer scale on this. It's a nice day, the sun's high in the sky, everything's really bright, but you can see, get an idea exactly what is going on. I mean, look at it. We're really far up a Glen. That mountain is 3,097 feet, or 74 feet, sorry. And basically the story ends here. What I want to reflect on is just people. Every single person that helped me, that messaged me, that worked with me, that provided feet on the ground, that provided support online, wherever, whoever, whatever you did, you people are just awesome. This is the information I've been given. I'm not in the business of trying to speculate or anything. All I want to say is that there was an alleged dog went missing. There was a 4-day search. Many people risked themselves to look for this dog. Many people got involved and spent hours and hours of their time online discussing this dog. Experienced walkers, searchers, searched areas, and then on the 4th day, the owner and an associate turned up late in the afternoon and managed to find what we'd all missed for 4 days in an area that we'd all searched. Now, take that as you will. I don't know. But these are the facts. I'm not making anything up. I'm not casting aspersions on anybody. And a lot of people are asking questions. I'm getting inundated with messages. I'm getting inundated with comments and links and tags, all sorts of things. People are angry. I understand that. People are happy that it's over. I understand that as well. And I was reflecting on whether I should be even making a sort of video diary, if you will, of the whole thing. But it was just such a all-encompassing thing. It was just something that I've never really done, been a part of, been involved in. It got so massively viral so quickly that no, I did decide to do it in the end. I'm sad that things turned out the way they did, and I really hope that lessons will be learned from this, and I really hope that something like this will never happen. But also, I also hope that something's taken away from this. So come together, make a forum, make a proper forum, make a something. I don't really know. I live in a very, very beautiful part of the country, and a lot of people come here, and I'm sure most people have either walked on the low grounds or the highlands, and I've got photos and stories. But it's dangerous. In the summer, in the winter, it is dangerous, and people need the right information. People need to get smart, people need to be educated. I want to end this on a positive note, because this has been about people coming together. This has been about a team of fabulous, emotionally connected people online from America across to Oban. You know, we're talking transatlantic here, throughout the UK, Europe. I've had messages from all over the world. I am so humbled by it all. I can't possibly tell you enough. What to take away from this is how inhospitable this place can be, how hard it's been for everybody on the ground, how loving everybody has come together to help. And while the outcome might not be what everybody wanted, you should all pat yourself on the back. You've done a great job, and what will be will be. Karma, if you believe in it, it has a particular appeal to a lot of folk. but it's closure. Regardless of the outcome, it's closure. I just wanted to come back here, collect the last bit of kit, and say thank you at the same time. Let's not have something like this happen again. Thank you.